Okay, this problem and this whole section has to do with the empirical rule. And I printed out a copy of the empirical rule. And basically, it shows a normal distribution, which is just a bell-shaped distribution. And what it shows is that the empirical rule, 68% of all of whatever you're looking at fall between one standard deviation of the mean. See, so the mean is mu, and sigma is the standard deviation. So 68%. So if you shaded that area right there, it would be 68% of the whole curve. 95% fall between two standard deviations, and a whopping 99.7 fall between three standard deviations. So in this particular problem, they're talking about phone calls. They tell you it's bell-shaped. They tell you the mean, which is mu, is 45 phone calls. And they tell you that the standard deviation, which is sigma, is 10. Okay. They want to know, let's see, using empirical rule, what is the approximate percent of phone calls that are between 35 and 55? They want to know what percentage fall between 35 and 55. Okay, so if you look at 35 and the numbers 35 and 55. 35, let's look at 35, right? Looks like that's equal to 45 minus 10, right? Which is equal to the mean minus one standard deviation. And likewise, the 55 is the mean plus one standard deviation. I'm going to write a little higher side of room. That's not a 6, you guys. That's a sigma, okay? So it's plus one standard deviation, it's minus one standard deviation, plus one standard deviation, minus one standard deviation. What percentage falls between those two values? The 68%. So the answer for this is 68%. Okay? See how that goes.